In 2019, one man did something scientists said was impossible. He climbed all 14 of Earth's 8,000-meter mountains, peaks that kill even the most experienced climbers, in just 7 months. Experts said it would take at least 7 years. His name is Nirmal Purja. The world now calls him NIMSDAI. Nirmal Purja was born in 1983 in a small village in western Nepal, the youngest of 4 brothers in a poor family. As a boy, he didn't dream of mountains. He dreamed of escaping poverty. His father and brothers had served in the British and Indian Gurkha regiments, an elite fighting tradition passed down through generations. Nims followed that same path, determined to prove himself. Section 2. The Gurkha Warrior. At 18, Nims joined the British Army Brigade of Gurkhas, one of the toughest recruitment processes in the world. He excelled, eventually earning a place in the UK Special Boat Service, becoming the first Gurkha ever selected for Britain's Special Forces. For over a decade, he served in war zones most people will never understand. But deep inside, another calling was growing: the mountains of his homeland. Section 3. The Birth of an Idea. In 2012, Nims summited Everest for the first time. Something shifted. He realized Nepali climbers, the very people who guide the world up these mountains, rarely got global recognition. He wanted to change that. By 2018, Nims had a wild idea: climb all 14 of the world's 8,000-meter giants, mountains scattered across Nepal, Pakistan, and China. Not in years, but in months. He called it Project Possible. Section 4. No sponsors, no backing. No major sponsors believed in him. Banks rejected his loan applications. He mortgaged his own house and used his life savings just to fund the first expeditions. Everyone told him it was reckless, impossible. Nims didn't listen. Section 5. Project Possible begins on April 23, 2019. Nims summited Annapurna, one of the deadliest mountains on Earth. Just days later, he climbed Dhaulagiri, then Kanchenjunga, where he and his team famously stopped to rescue a stranded climber instead of racing for the summit. That single act of humanity went viral. The world was starting to notice. Section 6. The Karakoram Gauntlet. Next came the Karakoram Range in Pakistan, home to K2, Nanga Parbat, Broad Peak, and Gasherbrum 1 and 2. These peaks are notoriously more dangerous, more remote, and less commercialized than their Nepali counterparts. Nims and his climbing Sherpas fixed ropes through deadly sections themselves, moving faster than any expedition in history. In just 23 days, he summited all 5 Karakoram peaks. Section 7. The Final Push. By October 2019, only 3 peaks remained, all in Tibet and Nepal's high Himalaya. Shishapangma, the final mountain, had been closed by Chinese authorities for months. Nims fought through diplomatic red tape until, finally, permission came through. On October 29, 2019, just 6 months and 6 days after he began, Nirmal Purja stood on the summit of Shishapangma, all 14 peaks. Done. Section 8. Global Recognition. The record shattered every prediction. Nims became a global icon almost overnight, featured in a Netflix documentary, 14 Peaks, Nothing is Impossible, praised by world leaders and celebrated as a national hero in Nepal. But more than personal glory, Nims used his fame to spotlight the Sherpa and Nepali climbers who make Himalayan mountaineering possible, yet are so often overlooked. Closing. Today, Nirmal Purja continues to push boundaries, winter ascents, new records, and inspiring a new generation to believe that impossible is just a starting point. From a poor village boy to a Special Forces soldier, to the greatest high-altitude mountaineer alive. This is the story of NIMSDAI. If you found this story inspiring, hit subscribe, because impossible is nothing.